Welcome to part 3 of the Workbench build. This is the last video in the series, so in this video we will be finishing it up, and this is what it will look like. So to see how I did that, stick around. These are the top stretchers, and I cut them to 25 inches. I marked out on the legs where the dado is going to be, and then to remove the waste I'm using a bit and brace, and then I'm going to come back in with a chisel and clean it out. So right there's the little dados I just cut right in here. So then this piece, like you just saw, this slides in here. I got the dados cut into the legs here, and I got that in. So the next thing to do is put 2 supports across the middle to support the top once we get that on. This is the 2 aprons here, and I got these boards glued and screwed on. These are just 2x6s that I glued together that are 29 inches long. But this one, which is going to be the front one, I had to mark everything out so I knew exactly where I was going to put the dog holes so that I didn't drill into the screws. I put 2 screws in here on both sides of the top stretcher. I didn't peg the bottom ones yet, but these can go here. Grab these aprons. I got the top glued up also. I didn't show you that. It's just some more 2x4s laminated together. I planed them, glued them. The middle supports are 21 inches long, and I will need to cut dados into these pieces for them to sit in. Lag bolts I showed you in the very first video are going to stick up through here into the top to hold it on. So let's chop out the little dado things here. A bunch of chisel pounding and finger whacking later, I got these in. I also got the carriage bolts in the aprons and the legs here. This is the bottom of the legs. I forgot to do this. I'm just going to take a block plane and chamfer all the edges here so that when we slide this around on the ground, we're not going to be chipping off the edges and the corners and stuff. Here it is with all the holes drilled. Half of them aren't even straight because I didn't use a jig. And on the legs, the whole backside on them split. I don't know why. I thought I would be able to put a whole ½ an inch in there, and there's no way I'm going to be going to a store to get some wood here because everything's basically closed. So what I'm going to do is figure something out. So you're looking at the back of the workbench right now, and I had to fix that Swiss cheese board that I made. Luckily I did have some 2x6, so I glued them together to make like a new apron here. I also had to fix the legs, so I basically cut out and glued in a wood patch here, and I had to make a new board that goes in the inside of the apron. And these are the metal supports you're looking at right here, and these are the tops attached with lag screws there. Just attaching the top in the middle wasn't enough, so I also attached it on the ends. I just glued a piece of pallet slat on, and then just put some screws up into the top. So each slab is attached in 8 spots. This is the front apron, the one that's going to be facing me. So as you can see here, I made less dog holes than I did before. I also recessed the bolts here. I also got some dog holes drilled in the top. And to keep all these holes straight, I used this fancy hole drilling straight jig thingy, also known as a block of wood with a V in it. So you start your bit and brace in the hole you want to drill, and then you take this and you clamp this right up against the auger bit, and if you keep the auger bit inside that V there, your hole should be straight. Also made this. This is the thing that goes in the center here. So if you just stick this down in here straight, it sits flat, you move it to the left, it sits up 1/2 inch, and then if you move it to the right, it'll sit up 1.5 inches. Thank you for watching. Like I said in the beginning, this is the last video in the series, so this is the finished bench right here. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe and leave a comment down below. Also, one more thing. If people want me to, I can make plans available online, either for free or for a couple bucks for the bench, because I came up with this design. Well, not the design, but the plans by myself. So if you want me to make plans, leave a comment down below so I know that you want me to do that, or else I'm not going to do that. Like I said, thank you so much for watching, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe.